Input, output.
Yes. Okay, so as expected, there was a lot of AI talk, a lot of Gemini talk. Matter of fact, at the end of the keynote, Sundar put up a live counter of how many times they'd said AI and Gemini, both of which were over 90.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was wrong, by the way.
It was?
Because when he put it up, it updated in real time, but it wasn't over. There was like another 4 minutes where they said each one again, like 3 or 4 more times.
So probably over 100 for both.
Probably.
Yeah. But we expected that. We saw the whole Android thing before. Now we got a whole bunch of Gemini and AI and VO and all of the tools that they put in these subscription plans and all these new features launched, and some of which we've gotten to demo because they actually launched right away. Some of which are coming later this year, some of which are coming next year, etc. But there were some highlights, some interesting stuff that we want to talk through.
Yeah.
The one, I just want to shout out my favorite one because I made a short about it, was the try it on feature.
I love it.
As soon as they said it's available today, I was like, I got to try it. I got to see this. So I found it in Labs. I enabled it in my account. And it is an AI feature that lets you try on clothes from Google Shopping. Now, it's supposed to someday be anything in Google Shopping, I guess any clothes. But for now, it's like kind of siloed with these like 50 or 60 garments that you can try. And so you upload a photo of yourself, hopefully with form-fitting clothing and a simple background, and then you just hit the outfit and it just builds an AI-generated image with you wearing the outfit. Some of them, a little weird. Some of them,
agreed.
Definitely adjusted some of my proportions. Some of them looked like they kind of like generated new footwear, erased my watch, did some other interesting things to put outfits on me. I thought that was interesting stylistically. I also kind of worry about this feature because you can kind of just upload any picture. Like I used a picture of myself, but it doesn't say you can't upload a picture of someone else and put another random outfit on them. It's weird. It's not public yet. It's in Labs, so I guess it's kind of public.
Kind of public, yeah.
Yeah, that was the highlight for me of like, oh, that's 5 or 6 startups that just got destroyed just now with one slide on Google's presentation.
We don't need AI to see how we look in dresses, right?
You
could just put on a dress.
It's a useful feature. It was I thought it was cool.
I think there's so many times like you order something and it doesn't fit right, and you can save so much shipping if that does actually help. Like,
the only piece of clothing I've ever bought on the internet is 5 gray shirts. And I didn't really need to know how that looked on my body because I just bought the medium and I was like, it's going to be under whatever sweater I'm wearing that day anyway. Because I only really wear sweaters. So, or a jacket. For me, this is amazing because it gets rid of a lot of that anxiety of like, well, is this even going to like look okay on me? Is this going to fit me right?
Yeah.
This is a very practical use of AI that I think is going to be useful for a lot of people. I'm wondering what the constraints of this are. Like, do the companies that sell the garments need to like upload a 3D model so that they can like?
I was just asking
talk
Marques
about that
this morning.
Yeah. A lot of the verbiage on Google's website seems to imply that AI is going to automatically look at the garment, figure out it knows what a garment is, and then figure out the places on your body that the fabric will lay and just simulate it with AI.
I wonder if it's going to simulate the specific type of fabric.
Seems like it. I mean, you kind of do a pose
differently.
too, and so I had my arm out, and like the thick sleeves were like hanging off my arm. It seemed like it did a good job.
I think this is only beneficial if it can pull without having to upload a 3D image, because that's no one's ever going to do all of that.
It would be like a platform that nobody wanted to use.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's beneficial because so much of us order stuff online, and if you could look at it semi on yourself and realize then, I don't like how this looks, then it saves the shipping to you, deciding you don't like it, shipping it back, which we could all cut
There's
down
a
on.
great Climate Town video about this, actually, that you should go watch.
It would save so much in that sense. And also the reason I think it would want to eventually pull from that is because they also coupled it with that price tracking AI.
Oh yeah.
Was it like an
gives
extension
you
or?
Well, it would give you a notification on when it released, when an item dropped below a certain price threshold. So if you went, I really like that shirt, but it's $50, I wouldn't really buy it unless it's under $45. So you set a notification for, let me know if this ever gets under 45. And if it does, it sends you a notification. You hit the button and it fills out the whole process for you and buys it on the spot, which seems pretty cool.
It's like more integrated slick deals or something, which I think is awesome. And if it can just pull that from seeing what's on a website, seeing a price and being able to follow that, I think that's
Google
awesome.
has been trying to make Google Shopping happen for a really long time. Like they have tried so many different things to actually get people to use this platform, and it's been around for forever.
Wait, people don't use it?
Google Shopping?
I use it all the time.
You're crazy.
I don't like it.
I use it to find something, and then I take that item name and go find the best place to buy it.
Yeah.
I almost never buy anything from Google Shopping.
Yeah.
When I'm looking for weird stuff and I just need to be like, camera, 1-inch sensor, black cement, like.
But would you do that?
But then
I do it all the time. When I
would do the research to find exactly what I wanted first.
Well, can I give an
that's
easier
how
example?
Yes, sure.
Okay, if like there's a pair of shoes that you really like that is sold across like DSW, sporting goods stores, REI, everything,
Right.
you can also do all your sizes in there. So when it's like maybe a pair of Solomons are out on the Solomon website or REI, the places you're used to shopping at, then you can do it in that and it'll only show you things in those sizes and you can find the website.
Yeah.
and then you click on the website link and it's out of stock.
When I
Very possible, but
when I know what features I want in a product and I don't know which products have those features, Google Shopping comes in super clutch.
For me, like YouTube and Reddit is my search engine for that.
I do I think my order of operations for I need a product in a category, but I don't know which one, is I do product research first, watch videos, read reviews, etc. And then once I know which product I want, then I go to Google to find like which version of it I can buy. And then I take the name of that product and then I go to the retailer I trust and try to find it there. And Google sometimes will show me all the retailers that have it, and then I'll pick from there. But I don't even know if I trust that list. Sometimes I see the list, and I'm like, I can buy these cleats on, Goat, on these 2 other websites, and then I'll go, well, what about Amazon? And
you buy
I find
cleats on Goat?
Too. Yeah, well, because there's like a 3-year-old pair of cleats that I really liked, and I couldn't find them anymore. So I was like, what if I found a pair that someone just still has? And then I tried Goat, and I tried like 1 or 2 other sites, and that was my way.
It's a wild.
Interesting.
I get mine at Marshall's.
Well, yeah.
That's why you have 2 knee surgeries.
Yeah. I only wear super wide dad shoes because I have a bad back. And knees.
Want to say we've talked about shopping so far. IO should have opened with this. It was the most relatable thing. Instead, they tried to open it by relating to that Gemini completed Pokemon Blue and then made some weird pun about APIs with artificial Pokemon.
Yeah, artificial Pokemon intelligence.
Yeah,
that was strange. And they didn't.
It was not great.
They didn't show any like screenshots.
It was just a graph. It was like, this is how we beat it.
I thought that one might have been a joke.
It was a joke. Well, no. I think it beat it, but then
But they didn't show anything.
API part was just a
Look,
pun.
if Twitch can beat Pokemon, I would hope that Gemini could be.
Exactly. Do we want to be
That's all I'm
compared to Twitch viewers?
Yeah, I guess the main point of a lot of this IO keynote was to showcase Gemini, how much more powerful different models of it have gotten. So they show lots of scores and lots of benchmarks and how powerful and how fast a lot of these models are. So they open with that. Great, I get it. But then, they did get into some of the more meaty demo stuff.
I will say that this year it felt like there were more obvious use cases of Gemini and all of these models and less just like, look at these numbers about tokens. Last year, it was just a lot of nebulous numbers that didn't mean anything
Really
to
tough graphs.
anybody.
Yeah.
But this year, it was a lot of actual demos, actual integration.
Hey, I'm doing a podcast with these 2 people. How do I get more people to subscribe?
That's awesome that you're starting a podcast. To get more subscribers, you can try promoting it on social media and creating some eye-catching visuals. Collaborating with other podcasts or influencers in your niche could also help you reach a wider audience.
So you
What's
see
the podcast?
Wait, hold on. You see the shirts that these guys are wearing? Come up with a clever outro based on the shirts that these guys are wearing.
Okay, I see the future-focused and disc golf shirts. How about something like, and that's a wrap on this future-focused discussion. We hope you enjoyed our long drive into the world of tomorrow.
So that's a wrap on our future-focused discussion. We hope you enjoyed that long drive into tomorrow.
What's future focus?
Be sure to get subscribed.